Yo, Game Bro here, and this is Let's Play P.N.03. First time I started recording on this continue screen, and probably the last. Let us succeed where past myself failed. My past self failed. And how nice there's even an extra life in front of me. Remember, use your regular palm shots a bit before you use your fancier energy drives. Because remember, it'll split into two different machines. I keep forgetting it and go, damn it. No, it has to last longer than it should. I want to restore my energy. Okay, now turn around. That really wasn't hard. I was just hoping to get no damage clear. When I practiced on this, I actually got regular. I actually got a more acceptable rank for once. I'm hoping it'll be the case this time. Another pretty easy room. It's probably gonna be a short part. I'm not gonna try to spend time on the trial missions, or especially not the next mission. Heck no. And here, I can't really afford a lot. Interior fusion, I'm definitely gonna show that off in the next mission. Not that it matters now to upgrade it, but whatever. Why not, I guess. Running. And I do certainly see myself LPing more Capcom games in the future. I would still like to redo, not redo, well, as redo, since I tried and miserably failed to do like a blind LP of Beautiful Joe 2. Truth be told, I'm probably never really gonna go all the way with a blind LP. I always end up failing my commentary so much that I just can't see myself posting it, and if I know and having to redo everything, if I do post commentary, it just wouldn't really be blind anymore. I would, however, still like to do a playthrough of the sequel to Beautiful Joe. That's definitely a good chance. This room only changed slightly with adding another enemy. Yeah, this part's gonna be shorter than I thought. I should have ended this sooner. Or maybe I'm just gonna end up combining these two parts after all. Yes, of course, no enemy. Semi-final room, naturally. We've faced through this boss before, and honestly, I don't think it's any different this time. Because I had a really easy time practicing. I was too late. if only I had that blazer with energy drive that pierces barriers. This boss would be over in a flash. And I have very little concern about the two other machines next to it. I mean, I'm not missing out much. See, that was pathetically easy. No new tricks up the sleeve. Unless there was, and I just ended up defeated too soon. So I guess now I'm gonna... You know what, I'll do one trial mission. Since I don't show these too often, and yes, they are going through the same rooms and such, but as I've stated, they do change slightly with like adding more enemies, such and I've noticed in these trial missions you don't get as much chances to restore your health. Mostly if you go through certain rooms that you can end early in the trial mission earlier than planned. Way more often than not, those are the times you get to restore your barrier and whatnot. Some rooms get reused a lot more often than others. Like, almost every time do I end up going through this particular room with those 6 airborne enemies. That's just how repetitive they can get. But for being trial mission, prior to the final area, this sure is a cakewalk. Whatever. More points from me by not failing, I guess. And while me picking up an Ultra Suit is nothing to count on, I can... That latest suit I bought does have a couple extra energy drives. One thing I'd like to state. Well, I've stated that energy drives do make this a better game than it would have without them, and I do think they are balanced pretty well. Like, easily some of the most deadly energy drives you can pick up use up the most amount of energy. None of which I've tried seem to really break the game whatsoever. So props to Capcom for making them well balanced enough and whatnot. Plus the lighting on them must have looked really good for its time. GameCube seemed to have games that had gorgeous lighting for being like for its time. Not the best with pixels, but had some gorgeous line that even Xbox can't match. Couldn't match, I should say. Since like not only has that generation obviously been long over, the generation of the Wii, PS3, and 360, it has pretty much come to an end. I apologize if you heard that. I mean, the Wii U is out. Xbox One, PS4 are just about to release. If they haven't already, I just haven't noticed. Oh, I tried to... Oh, well. Yeah, amateur. I'm not doing this again. But one thing I'd like to mention about that gen, that was like the first generation that every console, plus every handheld, was a success. It's one thing interesting fact I thought of not too long ago. And there was like also the first generation where no other company like stepped into play, tried to come up with their own console to try beat Nintendo or Sony or whatever. Just thought it was interesting. Again, I will power up the fusion all the way, and I'll show that off for the final mission, kind of spoiling it. But then again, the dialogue does spoil it. Just before heading to the mission, so whatever. Okay, I'm just babbling on. Just gonna end this short part here now. This is GamePro. See you all in the next video.